about to introduce, he's pretty good with the word too. I don't know, I've heard him speak a few times and I'm always inspired. And I'm sure you're going to find him just as inspirational. And the gentleman I'm referring to is the Libertarian candidate for Congressional District 2. And there's another person in that district we need to get rid of, and that being Tammy Baldwin.
Right.
About as left wing can get. I think only Gwen Moore is worse than she is, from this state anyway. But Tim is an executive with the Oldenburg Group, manufacturing, and well, I'll let him explain whatever I missed there. But he travels the world extensively, and he's a very good speaker, and he's a champion of liberty that we all need to get behind. Welcome, Tim Nerenz.
It was hard enough just to have to go last after all the good speakers without getting any more pressure put on me. So, earlier Ed Thompson said today that he was a Ron Paul Republican, and I'm a Ron Paul Libertarian. I'll be sitting here for about the next, well, till the rapture, waiting for a Ron Paul Democrat to show up. I think there is such a critter. Now, when people ask me, well, what's a libertarian? I explain it really simply. The Democrats are the party of yes, you must. And the Republicans are the party of no. And the Libertarians are the party of hell no. So what I want to talk today is about tooth fairy government. I call it tooth fairy government. That's when they steal your quarter, they put it under their kid's pillow, and then they both make believe that the world is 25 cents richer. Now, if you're a child on the receiving end, you like tooth fairy government. It promises to buy your car, to pay your mortgage, send you to college, to pay for your health care, give you a nice green job, cover your pension, and bail out your business if you fail. And tooth fairy government promises to do all of that without raising your taxes, without increasing your debt, without burning a single gram of carbon, costing you a single job, creating one single percentage point of inflation, or leaving a single child behind. Now, your end of the bargain is to remain a child. An irresponsible, selfish, demanding, jealous child, focused solely on your own needs and desires, totally oblivious to the rights of others. You must believe you are entitled to that quarter. You must accept that you are incapable of ever earning it on your own. You must learn to hate the child from whom that quarter was stolen. You must hate his parents, and you must agree to blame them for all your troubles. You must call the theft of their quarters justice. You must describe your perpetual dependence as the public good. That is the only way you'll ever accept the lie. The only way you will squeal with delight when the stolen quarter appears. The only way you'll ever vote for mommy and daddy when they promise to steal you another. Alas, there is no tooth fairy. And there's no tooth fairy government. If you happen to believe in either one, it's time for you to grow up. We've run out of other people's quarters, and it's time that mommy and daddy quit playing make-believe and tell you where the quarters really come from. The capitalists make them. Or we would if the government would just get out of our way and let us. Wealth is produced. It is the product of someone's labor. To claim an entitlement to someone else's labor is to enslave them. To make their person your property. And slavery is immoral, whether it's done by an individual, by a corporation, or by a government. Enslaving our most productive capitalists, i.e. taxing the rich, is not simply immoral, it's stupid. It prevents those most able to create the most wealth from doing so. It means less quarters when we desperately need more of them. The tooth fairy socialists in Washington, like Tim, have never understood where the quarters come from. They give it no more thought than does the child peeking under the pillow to see if another one magically appeared today. Now we should love our young children, we should love our old socialists, but we shouldn't let either one of them run the country. Now, if you like a little essay on things as they are, we've got copies of it over at the Libertarian table next door afterwards. My name is Tim Nerenz, and I want to be your congressman. Not your mama, not your dad, not your doctor, not your banker, your car salesman, your insurance agent, your pastor, your teacher, your union steward, or your weather forecaster. I'm going to Washington not to bring home the bacon, but to shut down the slaughterhouse. Because none of us would need a free lunch if they would just quit stealing our lunch money. When people ask me, I describe it this way. Liberty is the absence of government and choice. Government is the absence of liberty and choice. You can have more liberty, or you can have more government, but you can't have both. You have to choose. You have to choose one over the other. I hope you choose liberty. I hope you choose Tim. Tim, not Tammy in 2010. Thank you very much.